Today is the day. Today is a day I saw that fucking stupid ass movie, The Cunt in the Yard. Save your money. It sucks. And that bitch better stay the fuck out of my yard. Wow, that was horrible. Made no sense. I don't even know what happened. And I was awake the whole time. There was like 6 people in there, including a baby. Somebody brought a baby to see the woman in the yard. I don't get it. Anyway, welcome back to the Night Painter. Thought we'd do a little paint tonight. Nobody's seen this one I've been working on for a couple weeks. In between painting dogs and everything else I've been doing. Whew, I got this going on. Got some landscape action with an eagle spirit in the sky. And I got a little stuff I want to add here and there. Some blues and some little tricky stuff. So I thought we'd do a little painting tonight. I'm coming in with a little bit of Cerulean blue just to darken up some of these rocks down here. I'm just going to add a little bit of that. I think I got a little too carried away with the light blue and there's a little too much, so I'm just going to come back in here. Darken that stuff up a little bit. I'll zoom in here in a minute so you can check it out. It's a little hard to see that far away. Get on that here in a second. Just kind of scrubbing it in. Can you hear that sound? Can you hear the brush on the canvas? I'm just basically scribbling in some blue, a little darker than what's there. Because when it's our painting, we can do what we want. So we'll just add a little blue here and there, darken this stuff up. I'm sure I'll come back in with some more light stuff too. But for now, and we get into those waves. So sometimes I reach into my pocket just to say hello. One more dark blue right here. Gotta be dark down there. That would be like if you just stayed in your bed under the covers all the time. That's what it's like down there. That's why sometimes I reach into my pocket just to remind them I'm still here and I still care. That's all for now. A little more of the Cerulean blue into the rocks, like so. Just darken a little of this stuff up, right on. I like a good landscape painting every once in a while, you know. We're scrubbing in that blue. Can you see out my window? Oh, you can't. Anyway, it's nighttime because I'm the night painter, so we're doing a little night painting. We're finishing up this painting that nobody's seen yet. You know, throw an eagle in there and some mountains. America. Just like that. Darken that stuff up over here on this side of the water. Set that. Back in. Get a little bit of radiant blue, which we're going to go right over top of the Cerulean blue that we just did. This one time, I had sex with a donut. It was glazed. Not when I started, it was plain. Take a little of the radiant blue and just add it right over top of the Cerulean blue. You can see there's an... Oh, let me zoom in on that for you a little bit. Let's get up in there. Just so you can see what I'm actually doing for a minute. So I'm hitting, this is where I did the Cerulean blue. Now I'm adding a little bit of the Radiant blue to it. I'm just going to go over that a little bit. Like so. Brighten it up. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's cool. That's a good combo right there. Cerulean blue and Radiant blue. You can just throw that right over the top of each other. That. So that's what we got going on now. I'm gonna do a little bit of, we're gonna be adding a little bit of white too, of course. Sometimes I'll sit on my hand until it's numb and then reach in my pocket and see what happens. It's like there's a random chick in there or something. It's weird. Just a tad bit of more of the Radiant blue over top of the Cerulean. Just enough to lighten it up so it looks like a whole different level. Get 3D up in there. Wait a minute. My pocket. Pocket. Oh, that was the chick in my pocket. Whoa. A little bit more over here. Clean the brush. I want to beat the devil out of it like, you know, Bob Ross does, but I can't because I'll make a freaking mess. So, in that case, I'm going to clean it nicely. We're going to do just a little bit of white. All right, grab a drink here. Cranberry and grape juice. That's it. I'm going to do a little white. This is cool white. Right over top of the Radiant blue. It's still a cold place. It's a little wintry, so, you know, gotta keep that going. Hell yeah, that's pretty sweet. Do a little bit more white right over top of the Cerulean blue. Like that. Damn. I did a good job. More white. What do you think? What do you think? Also, because I'm bald, I also cut a hole in my pocket so I can run my fingers through my hair. Not much more white. We're just going to do a little bit on the bigger rocks at the bottom so it kind of sticks out in front of everything. You know me, I love to paint me some blue. Anyway, I don't want to bore you too long with this painting, so I think I can say this painting is done. This is a sneaky little painting I've been working on for a couple weeks. I think it's finished. We can call that Bammo. I think I'm going to call that Where Eagles Dare. I'd like to call it the Donut King, but Where Eagles Dare. That's the name of this painting. It's available. Thanks for stopping by the Night Painter. I mean, been a hell of a time hanging out with you guys, so hopefully I'll see you again. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.